How do you track employee hours with your cleaning company? What's up, y'all? It's AJ Simmons with the Clean Biz Network. Today we're going to talk about how do you track your employee hours with your cleaning company. So I got 3 answers to that, and I'm going to try to get to them all without forgetting them because I don't have this written down, all right? So here's the first answer. The first answer is Google Voice, okay? You can get a free Google Voice number, right? And I use my Google Voice number as my company's phone number as well as a tracking system for my workers. Now, I don't track employee hours, but I'll get to that later, all right? So you can use Google Voice to track your employee hours. And what happens is when the employees go to the building or to the resident, whether you're cleaning houses or buildings, once the employee gets to the building, you can have them call the Google Voice number from the company's phone, okay? They have to do it from the company's phone and not their cell phone, all right? Because if they call from the company's phone, then you know they're actually physically at the building. Have them call that Google Voice number once they're at the company's phone, okay? And then when they leave a message, what will happen is that message will get emailed directly to you on your phone from Google Voice, and you write down that time whenever that email comes in. Then when they call in to clock out again, you write down that time as well, and that's how you track it, okay? You can have Google Voice text you or email you every time they call, or it can ring on your actual phone. Either one, but either way, you just write that time down once they call, okay? So that's one method. The other method is quite self-explanatory, which is to just buy and pay for a tracking software. I don't really care for this method simply because we want to save costs as much as possible, okay? You're already paying for, if you were the franchise, you're already paying for all the franchise fees. Then you got to pay taxes, then you got to pay employee overhead, then you got to pay supply costs. Then if you're in the mastermind group, you got to pay for that, or the Clean Biz Network, you're paying for your monthly expense in that. And then also if you need the bidding calculator, then you pay for calculated clean online every month, right? So we don't need another bill, right? So instead, what I would say is don't track the employee hours at all. Don't track them at all, okay? And that's why I pay my people as a contractor. Now, you can have employees, and I would say if you do have employees and you must track hours, use the first method, which was Google Voice. But if you have contractors, then here's what I do. I still have them call the Google Voice and clock in, clock out type of thing, but it's not necessarily a clock in, clock out because they're contractors and I don't want to track their time. They're not employees. They're not getting paid by the hour. I just had them call because I need them to verify that they showed up. But it's not so I can clock their hours, okay? I don't care how long they stay or how fast they finish, as long as they do the job and do it complete and get out of there. That's it, okay? So I only have them call just to verify that they showed up, because if they don't show up, that means I have to send somebody out there to get it done, okay? So the way I use my tracking method is more so just to ensure that things are getting done, okay? And I can sleep peacefully at night. So even way down in Florida, I know where my workers are in the building or not because it comes directly to my phone every single time they go there, okay? So that's how you track employee hours. That's really all it is to it. Again, I don't really recommend doing it. I recommend hiring people as workers as a 1099 contractors, and you don't take taxes out of that check. They're responsible for their own taxes. But again, there's some fine lines with that. You could get in trouble with the IRS if they come back and deem that your workers weren't actually employees. So you need to make sure that you do your due diligence on knowing the difference between 1099 contractors and employees. I have videos on this channel going over that topic, okay? So just search AJ Simmons 1099 workers and it should come up, or 1099 contractors, all right? So hopefully this short video was able to help you with that simple method of how to track your workers or your employees' hours. I'm AJ Simmons for the Clean Biz Network. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you.